Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the Whiskey Vault. I've got something special today.
Hey, Glenn,
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
Oh no, I'm just gonna keep filming.
Oh, I thought you left.
Do you want to join me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thanks. Hey, friends.
So here we go.
Wait, is there whiskey involved?
This is a whiskey.
Okay.
Now, oh, not as much pop this
It's not be
time.
maple again.
Nope, not maple.
I mean, not that I mind it. Try not to look.
This is, people get down on Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, no. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do. But in our defense, you never share the good stuff.
No.
So, only fair. Imagine if the only thing we sent you from America was Kessler's. You would be down on American whiskey.
I don't even know what Kessler's is. Has I ever seen it?
No, because we like you guys more than you like us.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. In my province, Ontario, LCBO,
Yeah.
they're very picky about what they bring in.
Yes.
Like we don't get the bottom shelf.
However, in the other direction,
They just send it down.
yeah.
So this is from a small distillery. This is their.
Oh, that's more familiar. Although it's softer than I would have imagined.
I get tea. I get black tea.
Yeah, I get, but there's a bergamot component to that. Or what's the component that takes a black tea to Earl Grey?
That's bergamot. Oil of
Okay,
bergamot.
it is
Yep,
bergamot.
yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Yes, definitely.
what I mean?
Yeah, completely. So this is a small distillery in Quebec on the St. Lawrence.
it's really shiny, and there's not a lot of low end base to it. Do you know what kind of still they're using?
Pot stills.
Okay, I would not have guessed that from the nose.
This is a whiskey that I really like in cocktails.
Okay,
To me, this is a
cocktail
It
whiskey?
is a cocktail whiskey.
okay. Do you normally sit around and drink whiskey neat?
Yes.
What kind?
Julie likes big, smack you in the face Isla whiskeys.
Well done. I knew I liked her.
I'm a little more on the soft side.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm not getting. I don't know what dominant grain this is. I mean, it's Canada, so but you call rye whiskey and rye, right? So. Oh, hey, there you go. Now I'm getting in the direction of like a soda syrup with a little bit of like prickly, spicy, like cinnamony kind of notes.
Okay.
Which makes me think rye grain.
En français? En français?
Yeah, no. Whoa, Cap.
Oh, yeah.
You were got.
I was
we
going
almost
to
cut
pour
that.
all.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
I
is
should have let that happen. That would have been much more entertaining. But then whiskey.
20 orge,
Okay.
80 sig
What the hell is that?
rye. So it's 80% rye, 20% malted barley.
Malt. So say the word for malted barley again.
Orge.
Orge.
Well, mon français, not great.
My French ain't that great either.
So there we
So
go.
mostly, but pot stilled.
Yeah.
You're saying.
Yep.
Only 3 years old, and that's I think where the lightness is coming from. But it's still really soft, and I wonder how much that barley is just like taking the edges down. You know what I mean?
So distilled twice in an alembic.
Okay, that makes sense. So alembic is, if you are looking at them, you're going to see a lot more alembic stills in like the brandy industry than you'll often see in the whiskey industry. Is this the same people who are making the other spirit that we made?
yeah.
Did they use the same still?
Same still.
I wonder how many times they had to clean it between.
Between this and that,
Yeah.
or the other way around.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I mean, I'm gonna fly out there this summer. They're in Rimouski, and I'm gonna jump in the plane on the other channel, on the plane channel, fly out there and do a visit.
That's right, because one channel wasn't enough for you.
It's got to be two.
And one theme wasn't enough for you. You had food, then cocktails, then Yeah.
there's a brewing
Thin Plains,
channel.
thin.
There's a beer brewing channel too.
Yeah, I know. You know, I don't get to complain about being tired anymore.
So to me, this is a cocktail whiskey.
I agree, but not because it's bad or needs to be covered.
No.
It's just that it lacks the complexity that I want to see in a neat whiskey sip.
Yep.
Is that fair?
Yep. Completely fair. It plays really well with other things, and other things sort of lift its flavor up.
Yeah, there's a slight bitterness to the aftertaste on this. So I'd love to see that in like a, I mean, even a penicillin would be kind of interesting with that one, a weird penicillin. But like, yeah, I would still want whatever it was to not totally bury the whiskey. I bet a Sazerac would be cool.
Yeah.
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 Have you mixed with this one yet?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I missed that then.
It comes in regularly, but this is because it's a small distillery. I've got stuff from lot number 1, and this is lot number 4, and so they're it's changing.
How old is the distillery?
They've been doing it legally since 2015.
Legally. That reminds me, there's a brewery in South Texas called Shiner.
Okay.
Shiner Bock.
Okay.
It's the oldest like small brewer in Texas, and they're not small, they're everywhere now. But they did a whole series of commercials about a decade back that was like information about Shiner because it's population like 1,300 people in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Yep.
And the main brewer's name is Jimmy. He goes, that's all these viewer submitted questions. So it pops as a question: did Shiner keep brewing or beer during Prohibition? And it cuts to him, and he's like, during Prohibition, Shiner wasn't legally allowed to brew beer. Legally. And that's the end. That's the end of the commercial.
So these guys started out, in, I don't want to out them, but they started out in a basement
Yeah, that's fair.
and playing around, and then when the laws changed in Quebec, they
Like a garage band.
they got their license, and they're I think
When was that?
got their license.
Yeah.
2015.
15. Okay, you said that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, still predates Crowded Barrel. Just barely. That's cool. I really like their bottles and their labeling. They went all out on that. Are they good people?
They are good people.
See, that's what you want to see.
Yeah. So
Well, thanks for coming all the way down to Austin and pouring me Canadian whiskey.
it's not all bad.
Now there's a marketing department right there. Canadian whiskey. It's not all bad. So, has your YouTube channel opened doors for you in places that you didn't expect?
Early, yes. Like in the pre 2011. Lately, you say you've got a YouTube channel.
Everyone's like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you got to preface it.
Yeah, the doors don't open quite as well.
Yeah. What was the transition that you've seen, or has it even happened yet, between, because you came from TV, people taking YouTube seriously at all in any way, in compared to TV?
So my production friends from TV always ask me when I'm coming back to do a real job.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, they just don't see it.
Yeah.
People still don't understand that you can make money, that it can be a business.
They really don't, do they? And you would think now that it's become so common that people are like, oh, a YouTube channel, that they would think it's that prevalent, and their entire TV shows only exist on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that. I still have friends in the music industry that still don't think an album is legit unless you are in a real studio instead of in your living room with all of your same high quality equipment that they're using in the studio.
So I envisioned Drake in his mansion in Toronto in a bathrobe, sitting at his kitchen table with a Casio, what is it, PC-10? Writing songs, recording them, and then having massive hits. Because to me, that's how it works now.
Yeah. No, it should work that way. But anyway, I think it's ironically, I mean, it's getting better. YouTube, ironically, is helping that too.
Yeah.
What was the most random place you've been recognized from YouTube?
I get recognized in airports all the time.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Really? Okay.
Tokyo, someone came up to me and asked me if I was Glenn and Julie, and well, because Julie's with me.
Yeah.
But it happens all the time in airports. Yeah.
That's funny because I think I would probably be more likely to risk going, "Are you?" if you were together.
Yep.
Because the combo of you makes sense.
Grocery
Interesting.
stores. I get stopped in grocery stores all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What should I get here?"
Well, and people will ask me when I'm shopping at home. They'll ask me because I go to grocery stores wherever I go. So I've already been to grocery stores in Austin.
Of course, yeah. You gotta go HEB.
Because I walk through. Yeah, and I walk through.
HEB is awesome. Yeah.
But people at home will ask me, say, "Is this the store that you get all the deals at?" Because I do those things where
You're
it's like,
talking
well,
about it,
sounds-
yeah.
So
And you have to out them.
yeah,
Yes, this is the one.
This is the one where you get the cheap stuff.